My Dysfunctional CIA Family, Part 56. So, I guess it'd be that. I should put these in order, too. It's like kind of a crossover, I guess. 56 of these things. And, well, I guess my grandmother, it's gotta be what happened with her. That's what it is, and her whole family would have gone up. Or maybe there's some kind of things that get connections. She's gotta be, no, she get 1933, she's probably one of the first ones. A bullet in the head. After my mom was born, right? Yeah, and they would have flown her over, shit. Because it would have been like that, it would have gone down like that. Because I'm telling you, my mom, I mean, they all fucking know. They don't know where it came from. Around, Brighton and stuff, I go there. But they know it's something, and then they look at the thing, and they don't fucking know. And even when they have me go out to Newton or something, whatever. Man, it's fucking, yeah, that would have been in 1933, so she would have been a Jewish Bolshevik, as Winston Churchill would say. He'd be cooperating, too. They'd be like British and thing, they'd be like, hey, let's do this, man. We got to elk one of the prisoners, right? 1933, they fucking start up, right? And so they decide to do the thing. That's where I get my blue eyes. And do that. Damn, she'd be one of the first ones. They cried, and they probably would too. Sad. So, damn, man, and they'd be fly right over the baby, right? My grandmother, adopted grandmother, my mom's adopted mother, had patted her belly. She goes up to like Amherst, Massachusetts area, right? So she's there, but she's like a self-evident homosexual, as Quentin Crisp would say. A self-evident man, blonde. They called her Blackie in school. Black eyes, black hair. Yeah. Damn, man. And they end up, my aunt, her sister, they naturally born. Like, she ends up working at Pratt and Whitney. That's the Air Force connection, flying her over, right? And then they lived, at the parachute place under the parachute drop. Go see him in Orange, Massachusetts. All those years, I lived in a trailer there. Damn, man, that's what it is, man. And that's why my mom, and she gets her like aunts and her different connections around Amherst. Maybe that's her mom, and they adopt her, get her into the super schools like she went to, whatever. My mom, like, fucking. See, like, it's all, like, it's not me, man. They won't tell me. They tell me once and they won't say it again. It's weird. It's like secret stuff, man. It's just weird. I can't get it. There's no flow. Like, if you ask, it's like, my mom, she could have told me before, she'll just clam up. So you can't find out again. Yes. Like, but something. It's probably in a thing somewhere. That would have been, damn, man. That would have been the British flying her over. And the U.S. Air Force kind of connection thing. 33, right? And that's the shit. That's Dr. Mengele, and that's all the shit. Because she must have been, her grandmother must have been just really, really smart. Like, and they're gonna do it. And they'll be like, hell, whatever, whichever way, and we like, okay, we're bad, we're good, whatever, and go do this, right? It's not like she's like working for the British or something. It's like, fuck, they're on the same side back then too. doing the medical experiments and fucking around. Damn. Yeah. Damn, man, and that's why I get so much fucking action my whole life. All those fucking things. I don't know what the other, but damn. And then you think about it. My mom's whole connection. What is she? What is? It's like the abortion mafia. My mom runs it. Like in the last 2 years before Roe v. Wade. It's in a newspaper article. Look up Rosemary Hawks, Carbondale, Illinois, like 1970 or something, 70, 71 or whatever. And they don't take him to New York. The Chicago police come and get him, like I said. So it's illegal. And they bring it up there, and that's all that medical connection. They want it. It's like, keep it, the game is ours. Let's keep it funky. You know, it's like the illegality it's not a bug, it's a feature. You know, it's their strength. It's in Chicago, Al Capone, Republican Chicago. And so my mom would have, like, whatever, they love her too, you know, they love her. It's not just hate. And Dr. Mengele, oh man, it's like, it's like, and Roots. Remember on Roots, you have Chicken George. So that's the grandson of Kunta Kinte, right? It goes like that. So Kunta Kinte had a daughter, and then her son, right? I think it's Chicken George. That's early. And he's bitching about the master. He hates him. He wants to kill him and shit. Because the thing with chicken and shit or something, I don't know. And I'm gonna go kill him. And his mom was like, George, he's your daddy. He's your daddy. So yeah, they be like that, and because it's all mixed, and all that shit they say about Dr. Mengele. Not like it's him, but it's a thing, and it's like that's a good. All those stories mean something, like going around with Lollipop. It's like that simple, right? No, it's entangled and it's still going on. You know? Like, right? And so that's why my mom, like, she talks about when she's a teenager, she gets people coming in like, oh, you got to go to college, be super thing, get out of the thing. Don't just be with like, that. Damn, man. And they trained her too. And her dad was helping train her and stuff. Run around, whatever the hell it is, and her whole attitude. Shit. They did do like LSD in the 50s. I bet she's so square, it's so funny. They kept her square. No marijuana. Oh my God, can you imagine? She'd be like some fucking crazy 50s movie. Yeah, at least marijuana, yeah, you could have a sense of humor about it. Before, after, whatever, before, during, after. Oh my God, and it like fits with it. It is that psychedelic. Oh my God, it's so funny. Like it's the key to it, like of, I don't know, how can you have a sense of humor doing that or something after the fact? But I don't think she'd ever smoke marijuana. They'd be like, I think, and it's too late when she's drinking, and some of the CIA lady made sure of that. Damn, Diane. Okay, so, damn, man, that's what they would have done. So, yeah, she's got that whole medical thing, and that whole fucking thing is in here. You know, Dr. Mengele, I call it, but it's all that shit, all medical. And all the research. And that's how you have her, like, with abortion, and they keep it illegal, and then with a thing, so you have illegal medical, like, it's like, hey, why was makes opportunity, right? It's not like, let's have it, let's see illegal, because these fuckers down here, like, no, when you could, you want it illegal and get that strength in, and you got another reason, if anyone says, like, what, Yeah, because we're supposed to. Because abortion is like, legal abortion is correct, or it's like correct to do it. I mean, it's wrong to like have no, like lack of choice, whatever the hell, you know? Fuck me, and so that's that. Then all the shit that happened with me, all the tularemia, all the shit, all the fucking thing and the other thing I said, which it is. Man, what they do in Minneapolis, that was kind of fucked. Did they fucking just do that? Because I fucking said that shit. And they're gonna do this shit, or fucking, or what the fuck, man? Because that was kind of weird and quick, and it's like, oh, everybody's saying this shit. It's all their shit they run, too. They're fucking lying. That's a mystery. It's just like what I said. It's like, not like, oh, this thing causes that. No, it's their track of their psychology and predictable human behaviors of like that. And they lie. Like YouTube, everyone lies. You know, they have certain track things. They're running it. They had reserved it or something like that. And it's probably really well activated because they do the trafficking. So they can predict people's behavior, which way they're going to go, this, that. They're going to run off. And so they got that. They got that, right? And so they just like shifts a little bit. And they're even like stepping on all that, wrecking it, right? Because like, you're just going to do it for the phantasmagoric, pansexual. God. Yeah. Damn, man. Yeah, that's what that is. Because it doesn't make, that's the only, yeah, that makes sense. Damn, man, all this time. And it's funny because I don't have, well, I don't have like it fits everything, that's the thing. All my angst, all my emotions, all the things, all the questions, all the shit. Like I've always like, it fits it. But not like I have the sense of belonging, pride or something. It's like kind of without it. I guess because I'm burned out. Or whatever. Or maybe it's just because it's fitting everything else. And so I can just be kind of alone thing. God, now it's going to be hot and I'm not going to be talking. Fucking stupid. It does get warm in here. Yeah, so Trump's over there. Went over to England. So, with all that stuff. Man, I told Daily Mail that thing about all this shit, what was going on with kids. They just ignored it. I sent them this thing. They said you're supposed to talk to them about anything. They fucking got it too, and they just ignored it. Running that shit way back. They ran that shit up in Boston or with it. Fuck. God, now it makes fucking sense, and that shit. Damn. God, how would that work? So it's like my mom gets dropped off, and there's some shit. That's why we're going. That's why we go. Like with the Harolds, like he's like the fucking World War II royalty, right? Like his sister, his 10-year-old. I mean, his sister 10 years older was Ann Stringer, who got the scoop on the Russians and the Americans making contact, got all the pictures, got all the stuff, and they flew her back. Like more Air Force things or something, right? Get her the scoop, right? Fuck yeah. Like famous, like the famous stuff. And then God, she was there She must have been, she was at one of those Thanksgiving things. The one I'm thinking of. There's this young guy. He was like my age, talking older, and he's like, "Oh man," he says, "it's in the middle of the dinner." Thanksgiving. He's like, "I know. I decided I'll start smoking a pipe." Like that's him being gay or something like that. I gotta be like gay to announce the whole thing. I'm gonna be smoking a pipe. I don't know. You get cancer or something, but you're like, I mean, you look kind of cool. Like I don't know, Abraham Lincoln, even though he didn't smoke a fucking pipe, looks like he should. And you gotta see Bob Harrell. You know what I mean? Because you can see like. He didn't smoke a pipe either, but it looks like it. He should. You know, who the fuck was that guy? That guy might be fucking joking too. This shit's so slick. Man, that was, man. And then they all come and retire there. That's where she lived. I mean, for the old folks' home. You go there around Carbondale, so keep it good. Damn, man. And there's the shit. And so then it's the garbage. Well, that's already fucked up because that is the fucking Nazi shit. They fucking Dr. Mengele, like I said, even though these guys won't know, it'll be complicated. And when you get down to it, it's like you gotta live in people that are getting let out. That's the whole thing of it. And like the more shit, you guys saw that article anyway. Damn. And then Diane's gotta be like, fuck, because they were like, that was like a fucking, they were into it, man. It's like extermination. I said that to my dad once. It's like, because I've never do that, like, or anything. I mean, you always see the Holocaust and you say, oh, but like things, but the fear I'd get in the school and the whole thing. I mentioned it once, and he had said, like, blah, blah. But, you know, but I think it's kind of because it is. There's that certain connection. He'd know there's a certain thing. You know, even if I'm not correct, I get that certain thing gets so close. But God, man, there was because there was, and I get it, and they're still fucking doing it. They were still doing it at the fucking up in Worcester, the one coyote. She had that same thing, whatever it's coming from. And the guy who's supposed to be her boyfriend, like way better looking. I mean, it probably does that for her. It's like his job. He's like fucking nice and being like, but she's like the control, the CIA control thing. She's like, I'm fucking, gotta be shit, gotta be. It is crushed out, destroyed. Like it's like a duty. Damn. Yeah, that one, the fucking Doris was doing that too. Like a job. She's like in the 5th fucking grade or something. Doing it. It could have been the 4th grade, but I think it's the 5th. Because I went to the 4th and 5th grade to school. To Lewis School. So, yeah, that cat's not here. So what, like, yeah. So, God, that is it. That's it, man. Then you have Boston. And it's not some powerful Jew thing. It's like, it's always like what it is. It's like, you have to get around it. It's like, my accountant, my tax for the thing, and then this. And like, I have to get up and do this and study that and kind of go here, there. Like, it's that. It's like, it's not like they get the upper hand because it's got to be, because like, it wouldn't be. They just turn it, that's like turned off. And the thing. And then the thing is like fucking had them all Gotta put shit in place. And it's bad, and then get rid of it. Act like it's not. I don't know, maybe there's it's such a bunch of bullshit. All the Trump stuff. All the damn, like, because it's not just lies, and but there's a certain intimidation that goes with this latest stuff. I guess it's an opportunity to. I just laugh at it. I guess they did this with all of South Park. They did this world. Because South Park was a very interesting show because it was like, you could see it's a parody. The style is like, okay, satire, right? But, and then they take it to extreme cuckoo world. Like, it's like the stuff, and maybe in a freak world they could get like that. Bathroom police, like fucking. And, but it wasn't just that. It's like they are parodying that. Like, and they try to make, even though it's not happening, it's like, it's kind of funny because they created something that's farther gone. But still, the part that's farther gone, they're parodying it, and they stick to that humor as though they're making fun of something that does go on like that. But then, okay, now years later, we live in that fucking world. Like in that force. So, now you know. God, man. God. Okay. That's from my dad. We get a fucking attitude. My dad never had a sense of, like pride. Like whatever my mom would come from like that. I think usually, even though you get your jealousy, you get jealousy and pride, right? You get it. There would be hang up unless there's something, even with his personality, there's something about it that makes it. And I said to him, I said like Jewish once, like she was adopted, just like that. And then he gets upset. And it's not a sense right. Because all their shit, all their philosophy, he's a sociologist. Like he had all this stuff years ahead of time. He knew all the trannies in the bathroom and shit. He was defending trannies in the bathroom all the way back. Everyone's right to everyone. Quentin Crisp, would be the hero of everything. Like, even though he didn't really say that, but potentially, like that whole thing that and everything. But he gets into the God, and he just isn't much there though. He knows some of the Palestine stuff too. And it says how awful. But he just refers to something he saw, like some grumpy West Bank guy talking. Like years back in the 70s or something, it's doing the same genocidal shit, fucking being a fucking garbage junkyard asshole. Ladies like that. Now the guy's European. It's like we're from the fucking. So it's a privilege. God, there is something. There's just something, man. It would come. But you don't have like all. It gets overwhelming. This the attitude they have. Well, if you're educated, like if you're my generation, you get all the Holocaust stuff and the whole thing, and you never hear about anti-Semitism. Because they don't talk about anything. Never talks about anything. Like you wouldn't know there's like this, at least as far as I know, like this person and that person. Anything. And my family's Unitarian anyway, my dad. Yeah, maybe, but it is probably some shit though. Yeah, I mean, what's this thing gonna do? Probably, like, Yeah, my mom had some Jewish books, and she had a menorah of all the shit. No, she actually did the menorah thing a little bit once, and that's even she gets whatever was around her in college and whatever did a contact and did a thing, and it'd be like some hokey thing like that or whatever in that thing, and that's even to keep away, right? Because there's a fucking thing, a no contact. I don't know if there was Jews in Carbondale. I mean, they're okay because we're Unitarian church, so you could get like my mom would go there, so you could just like, oh my God, so you could just keep isolated. They would even talk about that. They would have that shit fucking worked out all the way back. Getting hyper liberal, and a lot of Jews would even go to the Unitarian church. Be like that, and you could be like whatever, or plain or whatever, whoever what needs, and or nothing, and not have anything like a church thing. But one time I told you I was at the playground, like at Winkler School, so I lived a couple blocks away from that, as I showed you guys. And a few blocks away. So we could play there after school or on the weekends in the summer. So I was playing on the playground, and this kid came and started talking to me, and it was a Jewish kid. So and he took me to a synagogue up in those neighborhoods there, into his house. It was all nice. So he must have even been set up. It's like that, like he did that. It's really nice. And he had to take me to the damn synagogue for some shirts. That I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because it's something kind of weird. And only one time, never saw him again. And it's so nice. So something happened with that. And maybe they're checking me out to see how it is, but I think they want to, like, and then something made them, no, right? Can't do that. You had to stop. Because there's some shit. All the undercover shit. And you got stopped. And that was fucking it, I guess. Except for the kid, the Hmong in Lao. And he must have been. He even could have been. They could have even put him on some stuff before, too. He could have been on that track. A little bit of the puberty blocker, and then they let off. Fuck yeah. But it is, man. And all the girls in there. In class, I'm supposed to go there. Then that was like the last of my fucking 12th grade. Then I'm supposed to, fucking flunk and keep going. All the shit. I have all the thing. And the teacher. I'm like, we're supposed to have you now. Oh man, I told you I'd look at the school, that whole entrance. I'd go in and out of that. Maybe skip school and do something. At a certain time. See, Mr. O'Boyle was on the good side, wasn't he? And that's the vice principal. And there'd be something. He had a picture of a helicopter, didn't he? Some Marine Corps thing from Vietnam. Maybe it's one of those long ones with 2 propellers or something in his office. Yeah, nothing. Damn. You wouldn't know it'd be like that. God, that shit for Winston Churchill. That's like before. That's like, you have Henry Ford pumping that shit out. The International Jew. And you have Winston Churchill saying it. Like that's their whole thing versus Bolshevism, and they have to be Zionists. And they're gonna, like, kill them. He's saying that shit about Rosa Luxemburg. I think it's the year after they murdered her. It's not like before. And he planned it. He did that shit. He did that shit in World War One. He's that dirty man. He fucking put the Australians. Why the fuck would I go see that movie with Bob Harrell? And then one other person. That's kind of random. You see how old I was when it came out, right? Older. That's like toward the end, and it was going to be like kind of all of a sudden. Oh my god, man. Talk about chewing your arm off to get away. Whatever. Fuck, man. Yeah. And that backwoods and all that. Yeah, where I got hit on the head. Giving my excuse to have my concussion. That drugging. That's like going up to those that's like way down by the you have Murdale Shopping Center, then the highway, then across from it. You used to have, I guess it was like Kroger or IGA or something. Was it IGA or something? And then either a Walmart or a Kmart. I kind of mix up which it is. Thinking it might have been the, God, wasn't it the Walmart maybe? And then Walmart, yeah, it's more crappy or something. Then you got, behind us, you go up like that back behind it and roads, and that all goes on this long ass thing. You could ride horses through there. It goes all the way out of town, keeps going south. I mean north, it keeps going north. And then it goes to those other neighborhoods and up, goes over to the right, and they keep it that way. So kids trying to bike and shit like that. But it's one of those like lands right after you go up in there a little bit. And it's like a perfect log. We have to hammer the thing in. The kids bumps me right on the head with it. So I'd remember it if I remember saying. And it won't injure me. But I'd remember it. And it doesn't fuck me up. It doesn't hurt. And it jars it straight down, so it's probably not that bad. Yeah, that would have been before. That's so funny. Deja food truck. Damn. Fuck, man. Yeah, they just keep fucking doing it. There's a thing. They want to fucking exterminate me. It's probably like because if you just leave it, I have these connections, things will feel a certain thing. But if I'm like, if you leave me, I land on my feet, go around hither or thither, or whatever it is, or things don't know, or I get, like, they want just to have it and control it, and then they don't want to do anything with me. The thing. So it is like, or it's to be fucked. Because, see, I went, okay, so when would they have me on that stuff? Man, they're coming up with all the stuff in the Daily Mail about the angry trannies and shit. They say they've got his stuff, and he's got Furby's pervert shit, and that's from those motherfuckers. That's all the fucking shit, the Disney stuff and everything, and psychoanalyzing. They know everything. They've been running kids cartoons or their fur things, and they know what it does or what it can do with certain people or autistic people, and what everything works every certain ways and tracks people can go. And what I think, and what you gotta study, I'm guessing, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Barney the dinosaur, and that's totally like blast, like not like won't do that. I'm guessing you guys could see if I'm right about that. Or I guess it. Oh, did you see? Oh no, you didn't see. Well, they used to keep it published on the Boston ISKCON, the Hare Krishna temple. Some of their old pictures. They're up at Commons. What is that, 2000? God, it wasn't 2002. It's maybe we're like 2010 or fucking 13, 14 or something. I don't know, something like that. Damn, man. Is that what's his name up there too? Way behind? It might be. Right? Because I don't even look. I haven't even gone through and looked. Like looking at people's face. comparing it, and I kind of get out of it. I kind of like do their own business. And some of these guys, these cops are just come on, fucking walking right back out today with different fucking faces. The one with a jaw that sticks out is this other guy, and he has this like fucking weird jaw today. I didn't put that video up yet, but that's some other guy. So I'm not even fucking getting in people's business, really. Not really thinking about it. God. And then the old lady, she's like 30 or something. I said in this other video. I might put this in a video. But yeah, so one of the Indian ladies, she's got a Barney. And it's weird. It's like on purpose. It's like the shit. It's like the thing. It's like it's that top like intelligence thing with a thing and crushing it, or the thing. So I suspect it. And there's something they do psychologically and stuff. And then it'll be a symbol. Like, you know, it's like you had a Furby thing, it could do certain things. Like in Barney wouldn't. No one wants Barney. It's actually a antidote. An antidote. So I'm just kind of guessing from different things. Okay, so these fuckers, they gotta be like, he's got this fur thing, he's got the thing, faggy fur thing, that's gotta be something. Someone heard about that. Are you gonna perv on this or that? And it's all fucking, it's all stupid shit. Fucking, and they're gonna trot it all out, say all this shit. Okay, so, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so they would have put me on, I'll get it down to like, so I go in the 6th grade in 1976. So 6th grade is and I turned 12 in October of 76. And so 6th grade is 76, 77 school year. And so my grandparents are visiting for Christmas. My parents are there, talking about getting separated, divorced. Like my grandparents go, and I think my dad's just moving out right after. Maybe it's fucking January or whatever the fuck, and some weird shit. And they'd be working my dad too. Make it all about, can I get a loan, or can I some douchebag shit? And like they'd be stringing along on that end. Like, because I said like the Unitarian Church retirement, because my grandfather's a Unitarian minister. So all this shit, and he goes back around in one way or the other, things, and now there's my uncle, and there's like a jerk in him. And so, let me see, I go through that, and I go, damn, man, and I get bit by the dog. The CIA lady, Diane, brings a great big St. Bernard, tears my lip. Oh, there was thing going to tear my lip off. They trained that damn thing. Damn, man. And that's all good. I go to the hospital. Man, she's like, they're fucking got to run this shit a little bit. To see. And also marks it, because like if anyone's like, hey, let's tell Mrs. Hawk, get some sense into her, and she's already fucking whacked. Or whatever, she's doing it herself, or whatever. Like, get the CIA lady and tearing the kid's fucking face off half for trying. And that, because that's what they did with the tularemia. They had my mom bring the fucking blood samples. That's why they're doing it. It's not just because they have to. It's like to be like in your face. Like, there it is. And that thing, when we brought the blood samples, that thing's right near our house, but you have to go a little past our house. I said across town, but really, we drove across town from the doctor's office straight home and had to go a little further. So I kind of missaid it. Then I came back from that thing and got out on the car on the lawn and threw up. And that's the only time I ever had nausea, that actually, and ever threw up from tularemia. But maybe they gave me something. They might have shot me up with some shit, because I was going to die or something. They probably gave me some antibiotic or something that made me throw up. Probably, right? Don't you think? And they probably have been fucking around with that shit too and doing little bits. And then even so, when I'm telling you tularemia is the best thing ever, you know, I had that's one of the only miserable. Like it's not that miserable. Like in my experience, that was the one nausea. It might have been from the antibiotic, but it goes up and down. Maybe there's some of those. When it goes down, maybe they are giving me antibiotic a little bit and fucking around. To have it go up and down. Maybe not. Or maybe not, because it does go in the white blood cells. So it has to go hunker down again, right? It has to go regroup. Get the white blood cells and help us put the HIV in there. The thing, even though I'd already done it, they just want to get a lot of fucking samples for me. Get lots of it. Fucking and pay back all their Dr. English. Get all the European. Well, get that. We get it back, make sure, just in case. Because you get all the Haitian stuff, but damn. Man. Like, okay, so I got bit by a dog. Maybe it was January. God, January, February? It was kind of way back. Maybe it was like January. I think my dad had just moved out too. So whenever he fucking moves out, probably right after my grandparents visit Christmas, and it's like, boom, we try out in a couple of weeks or something, I guess. And probably did. Then bit by a dog in the first couple of weeks or something. I think something really soon like that. Fucking Diane brings that dog over. So get that. And I'm at the new school. And let me see, I go through that. Probably the next summer, between 6th and 7th grade, they start me up. My dad's gone. My brother's getting molested in the spring and early summer, whatever the fuck it is. And school's in on it too, man. I guess fucking ass, man. Fake. God, they tell me it's me. I gotta feel guilty or something. Fuck. The teacher fucking knew too. My teacher, he's like, I was in 6th, 7th, 8th grade class. And then he had her. After I stopped going to school, they didn't let me in for 8th grade, so then he was in the... Wait. Yeah. Wait. It goes kindergarten to 3rd, right? Kindergarten 1st, 2nd. Then 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yeah, then 6th, 7th, 8th. I guess. So, yeah, I guess my brother may be going there a couple more years, so that's the year after. I didn't go. Yes, they have it known for that. And she would have known. They all knew, man. Damn, man, you guys know too. How do they fucking do that shit? That guy was only 19. And he did all the photography stuff and everything. Okay. It's so funny. Okay, so let me see. It goes. Fuck, man. Then I'm gonna go into the. Yeah, they would have started me definitely somewhere in the 7th grade, and it's not that bad because it's just a delay. Maybe they keep it a certain way. Because I was like maybe 6 months delay at first, and it kept going. Because it was like, yeah, then it just stops. So, I mean, it stops like I get development, but then it stops. That's what it is. And it goes on till it does go on through the 9th grade, and then they mostly just take me off it. I go live with my dad in the 10th grade. My dad's freaking out because she's going to give me my brother's stuff. Can't go home and have lunch, Eat some soup. Damn. What was I saying? Damn, it's so fucking obvious, too. All the attitude, everyone's attitude fits. Everyone, everything, it all comes together. And like, that's why I'm so fucking awkward. That's why I'm awkward about everything. Because I would think, and I try to reason it out. And emotionally, just like, oh, I got my embarrassing thing. And then they're embarrassed. They don't talk. And it's a certain way. But it's like, no, because it's not that. It's like they're doing it. Like, my mom's directly doing it. My dad actually knows, but like, he knows just stand back. It goes on. Just like my brother. He got molested and he just stands back. Must have been for my babysitter, too. He was going to come in when I was 5.5, but they can't get it to work. Man, maybe they wouldn't have done it. Gotta put him on the weenie train. Damn, man. They did, man. They act like they discovered it that year, right? It's in the fucking paper. But it really had been discovered earlier, and that's the front-facing stuff. And they chopped all these people's heads off, chopped all these kids' heads off to get it. They chopped off so many heads, didn't they? And probably the Nazis are doing some stuff. That's just stuff they do. They're always like chopping off heads, like that stuff. Probably just lots of samples, man. Dr. Smith did like to show off that liquid nitrogen tank. They probably got liquid nitrogen. They're so proud. Man, we have not let our liquid nitrogen run out since, like it's been never. Like it's the early 30s. Germans don't let their fucking, through all the war, liquid nitrogen never ran out. It's probably one of those fucking little things. I'm telling you now. And then the Allies like, don't, okay, let them have that, whatever they need for that. They don't let the liquid nitrogen run out. From like all the early 30s, like before, because the Germans were already doing that shit. All those textbooks, they admit it. That's like all prisoners and shit. Mentally ill. All the cadaver stuff. They were already doing it. It's like their thing, man. Eugenics thing. Is that. Then you get Margaret Sanger. Oh yeah, then you go back in that. Like how she has to say some eugenics. And that's the lane she has to be in, or she sucks. Or like, if she doesn't suck, it'll be like, they're making her do that, right? Say that eugenics stuff for Jews. Because that's the thing. It's not like some mistake or something. Yeah, so how would that work? It's like they're helping my mom. It's like actually love too. It's like a great thing. And they did one of their own guys. They're blonde hair, blue eye. Like, it's got to be some super scientists and smart too. Some just brilliant, fucking brilliant, right? And you got and then you have the all the way over dark communist Bolshevik, Jewish Bolshevik, as Winston Churchill would say. And then put a bullet in her head at the end of it, 33. Sitting that, like all the way, with the U.S. Air Force, all the fucking thing, right over to fucking Massachusetts, fly them right in. You gotta adopt this baby, maybe some mercy thing, like that. No, but fuck. So it'd be, man, it would be, there'd probably be this Jewish connection too. And that's probably one of the things, and I'll, like, come with me if you want to live. And everyone that got the shit done, get out there. Oh man, God, Dr. No, you live, that's how you lived, right? You gotta be like that. You suck, dude, you suck. You fucking suck. See, that's all I ever do. Is like, I can't be like wrong. Like, that's why I'm always struggling, right? Because I don't have attraction. It's not like just the Godfather movie, and I got the thing I have to lie about. I'm all fucked up from it, and my dad and the thing. So it's just a little track I'm on. Someone needs to be doing it. Well, they act like that's what they do, like the police and the judge. They don't have some lie, and they're lying, even though they all are. And I think that's one thing that's fucked up. You're supposed to be able to be a public man, right? Or someone, and be able to just talk about it and be merciful towards those who are, I guess, in a lie, and it's a thing which I, kind of understand. But it's fucking sick. But anyway, yeah, so they have that. There'd be like the thing, and then it could lose track, or it could be like whatever, whatever. So anyone that knows, figure it out later. And then there's something, man, it could lose track, it could lose everything, and the other shit doesn't want it to get going. Like fucking Diane, the CIA, the fucking Nazis, because that's just gonna be like, oh yeah, we did that, right? Like, yeah, you get blackmail and all this shit, okay, because it's all, everyone that lived. But if you just, once something loses track and you have it, it's like, not like you could start up good again, because look what I did, like, oh man, it's Nazis. It's like the fucking Dr. Mengele, some motherfuckers. It's Winston Churchill did the Holocaust. It's just that shit. It probably is that. And that's why if the thing forgets, goes to sleep on the good side, the fucking thing, whoever, they're really helping my mom. They got her into a good college. She said they were just fucking, man, when she was a teenager, they'd mentor, like her aunt came, helped, and then people would just be like, get into super college, whatever the fuck it is. And you're in Amherst and just, it's like way beyond the rest of her family. They're like, kind of like a military family in some way, that sort of thing, Unitarian, but kind of that, seeming like that, and working, they're just like that, and my aunt, the whole cultural thing, and my mom just gets pulled out of it, and so she's thinking maybe that's who her natural mother was or something, but damn. Isn't that fucking cool? So, God, yeah, and keep them away. And once it's like, oh, they're gone, then it's me, they get me oh shit, crushed out. Man, they don't want me. Well, in this thing, it's like I'm in Worcester, and that's the central thing. They keep an eye on me at different sides, because I fucking tore the shit up. It's like, I'll get into that someday, maybe, but so they had to put me up there. My mom was up there, up in Worcester, and everything's watching, and then, damn. So, fuck, man. Okay. It's like, damn. God. So then you have, so what the hell is it? Like at this end, you have Lucas and Officer Bush, and I put lots of that stuff up. The stuff that influences me. It's like some stuff you can see, and some of it doesn't really show. I get an impression when I talk about it, and you see how Lucas is. There's a certain thing. And with me, I'm reacting because he's like my dad. Like he's got his Satan's mannerisms and stuff, and it's on purpose. I'm quite sure. So that's that, and that's how I'm getting like that. so you can understand. Something he's like related, and he's like even got the same kind of narcissistic personality disorder. I was thinking, something like that. And so that's all by design, and you guys can see how that is. So what are they fucking doing? They're trying to get me to they're trying to wake me up. And then for what? So like I go to the Hare Krishna temple, right? And it's like that, and that's some faction. And it's that's the guys that went. That's the original stuff. That's not even just guys that went to the fucking Highlands. It's like it's like that's World War I, because our fathers lied. I tell you, they've been planning that maybe before too, probably, or during it. Man, Lord Mountbatten fought through the rainy season from the fucking thing. Man, nobody done that before. So they keep going. And you get good. It must be like you come up on them, and then you get you hear about the Winter War and shit. They come up on these motherfuckers, and it's like, man, it gets crunchy to ski, so you gotta kind of use snowshoes and shit. It gets cold, you get fucking cold. And you go up there, and they're all in their blanket. They got people, they can't see, and you're kind of better if you're out. Maybe use little drugs too. Take a little speed. So it's like they do that, man, too. They take some amphetamine or something, and like you be worn out. And that's like the thing, you're on the move, on guard duty, it's like all the fucking time, and it's like, Jesus Christ. And if someone attack you, you can go lay down. Somewhere else, you're on the attack, you're on the rest, and you're good. Because you're on the attack. The others say you're on the attack, and you come up on there, and they're like peeping in their blanket, they're fucking freezing fucking cold, and it's like, you can get them like that bad, they're all like locked up. And you can move around the thing. It might be, especially as the moon's out, it's all white. Damn, man, it gets good too. I used to love to go skiing at night in the snow. All the woods open up, you can see it with all the white. Even just a little bit of a moon. When it gets that full moon, it's like going like where it goes in the summer. It's like way the fuck up. Okay. And so, back to so the fucking rainy season, man, you'd be like, how do you do anything dry? The thing is, you dry off, I guess. It'd be like hot as shit, you get up under these, the body heat into something, right? Certain ventilation. Maybe don't. You can't just rot, though. Maybe bring some salt with you. Be leeches coming off the tree. Leeches on the tree. They come up to that, and these guys wouldn't be able to deal with it. They could get mobile around it, probably. Okay, so, it's not as hot here as it was. It's hot it's September now. What was I saying? Yeah, so, and like everything, that's everything. Oh, man, it's in the Jewish thing. Like, what, that? You're getting like wiped out in the thing, or sick, right? And it's all entangled. And all the founding of Israel is all entangled. They're not like this Superman. It's not. All the Entebbe stuff, and when's the Olympics? That's later. I was saying 73, but is it 72 or 76? 72? Fuck. The Munich. That's a weird one too, because maybe they don't like sports anyway. There's a scientist who used to say that. I hate sports. Woody Allen likes sports, but that's because he's from fucking the thing up there, up at Coney Island with Jeffrey Epstein and all that. And I'm Norman Finkelstein. God, now you know, right? Fuck. And yeah, they would, fuck. Yeah, they can't let me land on my feet and through an institution. There was some shit. It's not just me. And I get a fucking attitude from it. My dad was actually doing it. I caught him. I mean, figured out later I caught him then. So I got all that shit. I used to believe in my dad, so I got that. His attitude. But it's all fucked up. Damn. It is. God. Yeah, when I first came to Boston, so there's Ira Axelrod. He had been in a concentration camp. And he owned part of Grove Bank. And he had his beard and his old jacket. And his parts of his eyelids were missing. Maybe on both sides. The part where the eyelash is supposed to grow. And it had gotten like sick and dropped off. And however that works, right? So it's a jagged and shit without an eyelash. From the concentration camp. And then my roommate, he came. Like I let him, like I had him stay there. He's Itamar from Israel. I was like, yeah, okay, shit. And like I was just fuck, yeah, man. So I put him there. Then he stayed there after I left. I wonder if they set that up. I think they fucking did. And but it was like totally me, like saying you should live there. And his mom was in the concentration camp. They said he was grim and dour, like he came from a thing. He had been in the war, the Beirut. So when was all this? I was like up in, so it was like late 88 and early 89. And so he had gotten out. So he had been in Lebanon. Then he wouldn't get out of bed, so they put him in the brig. He stayed in the brig for a while, and he was just on strike. At least that's what I heard. And that might even be a thing, and they get it like that. It probably is. It's not like he's on strike, right? And then they can't deal with it. He's on strike, and he's wanted to take me around in his cab. Damn, man. I should have gone. I wish I didn't have this fucking answer. I wish I fucking knew anything. I would have just been going around. Whatever the fuck. He said, yeah, go around. This before we had any kind of doodads. Like, I would have gone in his front seat. I should have just fucking done that. I was so fucking, I don't know shit. It's like my dad had, he was my dad's a college professor. He gave me this attitude, teach me all shit. And it's all shit to fuck me up. And it's like fucking wrong. But I don't know which part is which and whatever the fuck. And I should have just gone in that fucking cab. And he had the book with, like you just look up any street name and it shows exactly where it is. Something like that. So someone says in Boston, blah, blah, blah street. And that's how you had to do it. It was like an order of name. And you go look it up on the map. And it's like, and you learn all the streets and we're going to learn all the shit we were going to. Man, all over Boston, wherever, Brighton and Boston. I should have fucking done that. Because that was something, man. That was the shit. They know it. In the bag. And he had to smoke a cigarette. And that guy, man, what the fuck's wrong with me? I wish I knew. Like now. They gotta do all this stupid fucking police auditing and go all these places. Like I should have been just like that. I would have learned all the damn streets That would have been fucking crazy, right? So someone says something, a cab driver, they say something street, all in Boston. It's like a place you can comprehend it, and you go drive right to it, and all the secret ways. Damn. Yeah. Damn, the motion went to Cambodia. It's going to Hawaii then. Oh, it's going to Hawaii for the winter then. It's Cambodia at the end, they say. Damn. That was a cool video, wasn't it? I gotta get some exercise, get something, right? So, man, I used to be, oh yeah, I used to have beach body and shit. Oh fuck, I should just put some of this up there. Man, I used to be like that. Shit, this used to be all I did, man. Fuck, man. Oh yeah, right. President, I'm in the presidential daily briefing, right? Daily brief, it's like, like my former, whatever, they write that thing. Those bitches write that. They write some of the shit. They write all the tranny shit. I'm fucking guarantee that. They got the Melanie Klein. Some Melanie Klein bitches. It is, man. They don't even fucking hide it. Melanie Klein. They probably write it in French. They probably do. And you have to translate it.